Good morning, Legacy 10 Dream Team. How are you? I am so excited about this new funnel that 4% is launching for us. And so what I want to do today is to talk to you about setting up a Facebook pixel, Facebook pixel. So this is part 2 to developing Facebook ads. And I am doing this as it relates to how to set up Facebook pixels for our e-stage website. So that's going to be the focus today. And you guys know I have been working for about a week to try to figure out how to do pixels. This was new for me. But I had one of the leaders from 4% at 1:30 a.m. yesterday walk me through how to do this finally, guys. So I'm going to share with you the final tips so that hopefully from here, you'll be able to launch your Facebook ads, your Facebook promotion within, the next day or so. So I'm just going to just walk you through the logistics of how to do it. And you're going to see me looking at my notes because I just learned how to do this. Is that okay? Okay. So the first thing that I want us to do is to realize that there is a new funnel that we're going to use at this point to promote the AMA, which is the Affiliate Marketing Academy. So let me share with you that the new funnel, I want you to see it, but then there are a couple things we need to pull from it that's going to help us in our Facebook ad promotion. So let me go here. I'm going to share my screen. And this is the updated funnel. This was just updated yesterday. And one of the biggest differences is that you'll see that Vic is, as the presenter, he's at the top, and then I just need to add my name here. I'm gonna do that right here as the host. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I'm gonna do it now that I'm here. Because you're gonna put your name and your picture here as host. And oh, look, it switched it. So it must put things in place alphabetically. Okay. And then the biggest thing that's different is that this timer is here. So here's what I need for you to do. I need for you to know how to add this to your funnel. So here's what I want you to do. And then first, I want you to go to this section on your e-stage where project settings. And under project settings, I want you to go to share. Because this is how you can share individual pages. And so what's happened is that Vic has made us no, that's not here. Here's what we need to do. We need to, at this point, go to Cheeky Boom. And you know where this is, the 4% website. Let me go, make sure you know where this is. This is our 4% website. And the marketing funnels from Cheeky Boom has just been opened. It was opened yesterday. So I want you to click here, and we're going to click on the affiliate marketing because that's the funnel that we're working with at this moment. So I'm clicking on here, and all of these videos you're going to go through, and this process you're going to to go through. But here is a new share code that I want to be sure that you have. So what we're going to do first is click here, copy this to your clipboard. You see what I did? I just clicked on that and it copied. Now we're going to go back to eStage, your eStage builder, I'm going back to the editor. So I want us to go to the front of your website. And I want you to see where you see this pages. I want you to click where it says add pages. And click here where it says add from share code. And I want you to copy, Control V, paste the share code that we just got. Now I'm not going to do it because I've already added it. So you just click here, page now. And when you click here, page now, you're going to see a place where you're going to be able to add this as your home page. So we now have in eStage the ability to take any page and make it a home page. So the advantage of you making this funnel your home page is that when people click on your website, this will be the first thing that they see. And see, I've already added it here under AMA webinar. That's what that is. So then you click and you add that now. And you also, now I'm going to go back to the 4% website. Because I want you now to add the AMA webinar confirmation share code. You see that? So you click on this, clip to clipboard, and come back to your eStage builder. I hope you're following me. You're going to cancel if you've already shared it. You clear it out. So you have ability to add a new share code. And so now you're going to put this one. And then again, click add page. And when you do that, then you're going to see that that is also added. And I've already done it. So see, that's my AMA webinar confirmation. So I've already added both of those. Can you see that? And so what that does is it gives you access to the current webinar, the current landing page that we're going to promote. Now there's something else that I want you to do while we're here. I want you to click on this pencil, open up your AMA webinar. And you see here where you can click that as home page, right? But here's what's called a slug. So that means after your Destiny, for mine, Destiny to Dynasty.com, when you see my webinar, you'll see this as a slug. In other words, it's going to come right underneath it. It's going to come right afterwards. It's called a slug. So I want you to copy that. And what I'm going to do is to copy it on a Word document. You may not see this, so I'm going to show this to you. I'm going to cut and paste it. And this is AMA. And then I'm going to do it on a Word document. Then I'll show you so you can see what I did. AMA webinar slug. Copied it there. AMA. You can save it or, because you're not making any changes there. And so, cancel it. And then I want you to go down to, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let me go back. want you to now go to the AMA webinar confirmation. Click on the pencil, and then I want you to copy. So I just do a Control-C, and then that copies it. And then I go to my Word document. And I'll show it to you because we're going to use this in as we're working on our Facebook ad. And so I just want you to have that in place so everything's in one place. I think that's the only thing I need from this place. So I'm going to close this. And you guys already know that as you pull this landing page, you're going to go under settings and make sure you click this box that says hide header and hide footer, because you don't want to have your website menu show up at the top of this landing page or at the bottom. So that's just a reminder. We've covered this in the past. This is just a reminder that that's what you want to do. Okay. So now this is in place. Now, if any of you happened to go to our hosting company let me do that right now. Went to Cloudflare, which is your hosting company. So you just cloudflare.com, and you go to your account. And if you remember that as you go to, do I need to do that? No, because I don't want to show you my login information. But once you click into your Cloudflare account, remember that we went under rules. If you didn't do this, then you don't have to worry about it. But for some of us, until they added this new function to 4%, we did this. And so part of the rules is what we did was that we added a rule down here that said that if anybody goes to our website, destiny2dynasty.com, that this would redirect them right to our landing page, and they wouldn't see our full website, especially if your website was not finished. You are still working on it. But because of this new thing that they added, you don't need that anymore. So if you have anything under these rules, then you just delete it. I just, I don't have anything here because I've already deleted it, but this is just a reminder that you have it there, then just delete those rules. Okay, this may not make any sense to a lot of you, because if you didn't do this step, then good, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that was the first step, is making sure that our landing page was correct. Now, the second thing that we're going to do is I'm going to help you to actually create your own Facebook pixel. That is the first step that you want to do. So what you want to do is to go to your Facebook Facebook Ad Center. Is that? Nope. Sorry, guys. Here. What I'm going to do is put Facebook.com /ad manager. I believe that's where we're going. Yep, leave site. Yep, this is where I want it to be. So you see what I did, Facebook.com /ad manager. So what we're going to do in this place, is we're going to click on this box right here. You see this? This box, the hamburger. Always amazes me they call it hamburger. So you go here to the hamburger, and then you click Events Manager. Okay. See, I already have a main pixel, but I want you to create yours. So the way you're going to do that, get this out of the way. Is you're going to click on this green button right here that says Connect Data Sources. Okay, put my notes in front of me. And as you connect the data sources, what you're going to do is to connect data sources. Yep, that's where we're going here. So I am going to walk you through this because you can only have one main pixel. So what you're going to do on your website is you're going to click Web. And when you click Web, then you're going to click Connect. So I'm going to verbally give you these instructions, and all you got to do is just kind of follow me, okay? So when you click Web, click Connect, the very next window, you're going to see two options. So in this next window, you're going to see the option of go to Facebook Pixel. There'll be two choices. Choose the one that says Facebook Pixel and click on that. And when you click on that, you're going to see a couple of paragraphs. And so in about the second paragraph, you're going to see a place where you are to give your pixel a name. Now you can name your pixel anything you want. I just happen to call mine Donna Levette's main pixel, but you can call it marketing pixel, whatever name you want to give it. But it's a name that will help you to remember that this is your main pixel. Again, you can only have one main pixel per account. So once you type in your name, then click Continue. When you click Continue, you will see that there are two choices. And in the two choices that you see, I want you to click the box that says click Manually Add. So you want to manually add your pixel. Click that box. And when you click that box, then you're going to see a page that talks about automatic advanced matching, and it's going to give you some boxes that you can choose. And some people will click some of the boxes there. For example, you might only want to choose email and name and date of birth, maybe, or gender, and then push continue. One of the persons that I watched on eStage said that they just select everything. They said no harm done. And so you might want to just select all the boxes and then push continue. Push continue. Now, when you see continue, the next box is going to talk about events, because that is the next step that you're going to enter into. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that, but it's going to talk about adding event. So you just click the next box that says continue, and you're going to see a box that has your what's called your base pixel code. So when you see that base pixel code, there is a box right underneath it that allows you and encourages you to copy it. And what I want you to do is to copy your base pixel code. Okay. And then I want to share with you, once you copy it, I'm going to show you where you're going to put it. I'm going to stop share and I'm going to show you my Word document real quick, and then we'll come back here. Okay. Here. So what I did was I had like this master in terms of Facebook pixel sheet that I'm using. And so this, remember, was the AMA webinar slug that we added. And then this was the AMA confirmation slug that we added. And then here, under here, you want to put the your Facebook base pixel code. And whatever that code is going to be, you know, and you want to be careful to, if you know, to copy the whole code. It's going to be, you know, several lines. And so you want to put that code here because you're going to come back and use it. Okay. I'll give you a few minutes, a few seconds to do that. Then I am. So you now have the second step. You now have your Facebook base, or what I would call your main pixel. I'll show you where to put it in a little bit. So I'm going to stop share because I want to go back to my Facebook page. Okay. Okay. So that's 2 steps. The third step is you're going to create what's called events. And Facebook, how can I say this? They call events, meaning that you're going to put certain codes on your landing page. Your main pixel goes on every page in your funnel, every page. And I'll show you again in the heading of every page. And I'll show you, give you an example of where that goes. The event funnels, it means that you have in addition to your main funnel, you have a funnel, a code just for landing page. You have a code just for opt-in page. You have a code just for sales page. You have a code just for webinar. But you know what I'm saying? You have a code for every section of your funnel. And because of the AMA funnel that we are running, it's a turnkey program where a lot of it is already pre-set up for us. We don't have to put our code on as many pages, but that's what we're going to do here is we're going to set up events. So what you're going to do is click here and go to events, which is where we were. No, it wasn't where we were. Okay. And so you see where I am. So we're back at events. And now in this corner, there is custom conversions. What you're doing is you're going to click custom conversions because our Facebook will give you like a standard set of pages, but we're going to customize all of our pages based on the funnels that we're running. So you click custom conversions, and that's kind of where we are on this page. So under custom conversions, you click this blue box that says, wow, custom conversions. Uh, so here you name your conversion. Now I'm not going to add a different one because I'm not sure how to delete it once it's here. But you see how I have it added here, AMA webinar confirmation, AMA landing page. So what you want to do is here is write the name, AMA landing page, for example. And at this point, because you've created a pixel, you should see the whatever name of your pixel here, it should show up here. Now, what I'm told is that sometimes after you create a new pixel, that it may take a minute before it shows up here. So if that's the case, then you might want to take a, maybe half hour, take a little bit of time before you take this next step. But my hope is that once you start doing this, you'll see your name of your pixel right here. And then this should say all URL, traffic. So what you're doing is you're going down to the rules. And under the rules, what you're doing here is you're adding the slug. So what I mean by that is that I'm going to my Word document. So we're kind of going to go back and forth, but I hope that's okay with you. So I'm going to my Word document. Ah, wrong one. Come out of this. Stop share. Stop share. Facebook pixel. Yeah, make sure that's the one I open up. Make sure that's the one. Okay. So go back here. Here we go. So the webinar, AMA webinar slug. So what you're doing now is you are copying this. Control C for copy. It's copying it. And I'm going to stop share. Go back to my event manager. And I'm going to put that slug here. That's it. So all you did was add the name, make sure that the name of your pixel is here. Make sure that this says all URL traffic. You don't have to change anything else here. Just add the AMA webinar here and then push create. And when you push create, then you'll see what I have here. And so then you're gonna click create conversion because now you wanna do another one for webinar confirmation. So this means that this is anytime anybody lands on your landing page, Facebook is going to pick it up. Anytime anybody signs up for your webinar, Facebook is going to pick it up. The other parts of the funnel, because at that point, Webinar Fuel takes over. And they already have a system in place to walk and kind of make you aware of where people are in the funnel. Did they sign up for the funnel? Did they sign up for the webinar? Did they attend the webinar? Did they watch the whole webinar? Did they watch part of it? Did they watch it and sign up? Did they watch it and not? So it's going to walk you through every part of it, and they will send out emails to the persons depending on what their behavior was. In other words, if they signed up for the webinar, didn't attend it, then a series of emails are going to go out to them. If they signed up for the webinar and attended but didn't watch the whole thing, then a series of webinars, emails will go out to them. And this is all done turnkey. The system, the marketing system already does this on our behalf. If they watch the webinar but don't buy, they will get another, they don't buy the product, they don't buy AMA, then they will get a series of emails. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to walk you through the whole process. And if they buy, then we will know it through the system set up with Webinar Fuel. So at this point, these are the only 2 landing pages you need. And after that, Webinar Fuel kind of takes over. And as they take over, they'll keep, we'll be able to watch the numbers, the statistics. We'll kind of see the traffic. We'll be able to watch and see how people go through the whole funnel. So here you would add AMA, webinar confirmation. Make sure that's here, make sure that's here. And all you've got to do is to go back here and click the slug. So I'm going to stop here. Go to my notes, copy this slug, copy C for copy, stop share. I hope you're okay with me going back and forth here. Then you collect and you put copy, control V, paste. And so now I've pasted that slug here, and that's it. And you push create. And when you push create, then you will see what you have here. So here you have your slugs, custom conversion to the different pages that you're wanting your Facebook pixel to keep track of. And as the numbers, grow, as you begin to market it, and send traffic to your Facebook ads, you'll see these numbers grow. So this is what we've done in terms of step 2. So you now have a clear landing page. You have set up your main base pixel, and now you have added pixels that will reflect the various pages of your website. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to do what they call audience. And I'm going to click here. And now you're going to go to audiences. This is the 4th step. And this is what audiences are. Audiences is, as you remember, we've talked about retargeting. So what you're doing is you are creating your retargeting pool. So as you begin to do marketing, these are people who came to your website, but either they came to your website, but they didn't opt in. These might be people that came into your website and they registered for the website, but they didn't attend it. These are people that came to your website, registered for it, and attended it. So you will have an opportunity to send pixels, retargeting campaigns to them, even after Webinar Fuel has done their part. So you're creating your retargeting audience, your retargeting members. So this is how you do this. People, your retargeting pool. That was the word I'm looking for. Pool of people that you'll be marketing to. This is how you never you never lose a client. You never, so anybody, even if they just look at if they look at your Facebook ad, if they go there and they look at your landing page they click on your landing page, but they did not give you an opt-in, they didn't give you a name and email, you still will be able to market to these people for pennies on the dollar. So this is how you create those audiences. You just click on this blue box and you say, create audience. And you're creating a custom audience. So here because this your landing page is on your website. You click website, click next. Now what you want to do is to include all people of the following criteria. So you want to make sure this says all. Again, you want to make sure that this says your main pixel. The event here is you want to select people who have visited specific web pages. And what you want to do here is, again, you want to put the slugs. So you see why we had that saved on a document so that you can go back to it easily. So then, again, I'm going to stop share. Go back to your pixel. Pixel training. So we're going to do the AMA webinar slug. Stop share. Go back to my ad campaign. Now here you're going to put the slug here. Copy V, Control V, which means to paste it. And then you want to click on when you see this, click on the green, the word, click on the box. So now it's there. And you want your days to be 180 days. That is, so you have 180 days to, half the year, to continue to send ads to these people, even after, so 180 days to continue to send ads to them. And so what you want to do here is now add the name. And I would probably use the same name that you have here. So AMA webinar. ANA webinar, and then click create. And when you click create, then you'll have this. Oh, I have this thing. Yeah, ANR registration page. Yeah, I would have called it AMA registration page. Okay, then you want to click another audience. And again, you're going to do the same. So click audience, click custom, website. You do next. Since the last one was okay, so again, click this to all. Click this to specific web pages. You want to make this 180 days. You want to connect your, I'm going to call this AMA confirmation page. Webinar confirmation page. And I'm going to stop share, go to my website. Click this confirmation slug. Stop share. Go back. And I'm going to put this URL right here. Okay. People who visit 180 days, correct slug, audience name. That's all I need at this point. Click create audience, and then you'll see what I have here. So now I have created audiences. I'll begin to collect when people click here, when they click here. You know what I realized is that I don't have one here for the landing page, and I believe that I should. So let me see. Website. Events. Page. Should be 180. URL. I wonder. This is not a slug. What I'm doing is I'm putting my actual website here as the URL. And I am going to put here AMA landing page. And create audience. And click done. Okay. So now I have 3 audiences. Okay. So then that's the 4th step. The 5th step is I want to share with you where you place your pixel. So give me a minute because I want to open up like a generic Facebook pixel. So I'm going to my Word document, and I have like a generic Facebook pixel that doesn't include my particular numbers. And I copied it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my eStage website builder. This is my eStage builder. And where are you going to put your pixel? So you see here where it says add custom script code. So I'm going to add the code right here. And you see where it says header. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste right here. Now I'm not going to save it because this is not my actual Facebook, my base Facebook code, but this is where you would put your base Facebook code, and then you click save. So that's the first place that you would put your base code. There's another place that you want to be sure that your code is, and that is, no, go back. Oh yeah. Redo global style. Is it here? Global style settings. Go back, not here. Okay. Oh, so it is there. So good. This was my way of making sure that the pixel is also in my global style. I didn't save it. Huh, but it must have saved it on its own. So you want to be sure, because this means that any time anybody goes to any place on my website, my Facebook pixel will pick it up. And so this is making sure that it's in the global. Now, as you build your funnels, Vic is going to walk us through all of the phases of the funnel. And every page, your thank you page, every page of the funnel that you have, you're going to, when you pull it up, okay, let me see, let me pull up my AMA confirmation page. You see where I pulled that up from? I went here. These are the pages that are on my website. And I opened up the AMA confirmation. And so, and you see where it says here, add code. So what I would do here is I would add the global code right here and save changes. So make sure that your global code and your Google ad codes are here. And if you have a Google ad code, just add a space and then put Google ad code in the header too. So I'm not going to save it because this isn't my actual code, but this is where you're going to put it. Does that make sense? So hopefully this is helpful. So every page of the funnel that you have control over, you want to be sure that you put the appropriate appropriate pixel. So I'll definitely have a pixel for the webinar, and I'll have a pixel for the webinar confirmation. And I don't think I needed a landing page because the AMA was the landing page. So where I went and I added 3 funnels, you know, under the events manager, is that where I was? I don't think I needed to do that. I only needed to, not the, where was I? Here. I didn't need the landing page. I just needed these 2. So what I'm going to do is delete this one. And Vlad, the person, staff person, told me that these were the only 2 that I needed. So I will delete this one. Okay. So how? I just click on the box and I click delete. And delete that one. These are the only 2 audiences that I needed. So I hope this was clear. That and if there are any other questions, legacy team member, then members don't hesitate to text me or call me or contact me, because I want to be sure that we are all set to pursue your Facebook ad. There is one other thing that I want to share with you that I learned. So let me share with you this one additional thing. One of our team members helped me to understand this. Let me show this to you. One other thing. Now this is the actual, you know, we worked on this on Facebook part 1 of how to set your ad up, how to, you know, position your ad and fill in this page, remember, and how much money you want to spend a day and all of that. That didn't save here, but that's this page we went through. We already did this. But this was the page we didn't understand, because this is what people will see, the first thing that they see. And then when they click on it, like for example, this would be what they see. And then when they sign up here, it will take them to the landing page. Well, this isn't what you want them to see. This by itself would not attract anybody to actually push the sign up button. Really? Remember that? So I learned that the other day. So what I need to do is to create a message here. And I'll show you Legacy things. I'm going to work on this today. I'll share with you what my message will be. I'll add some cute picture and then some message in there. It won't be this because this is kind of boring, but you know, the best affiliate training program, or how to change your life through affiliate marketing, or you know what I'm saying? Come up with some slogan that would motivate people to want to pick up this, click on this sign up. Free masterclass on internet marketing, you know, or free, you know what I'm saying? So what you need to do is have something here that's attractive, that's that will motivate people to want to click on the button to hear, to get more. And how you can do this is you can go to Canva. And that is a Canva is, I believe, the name of .com. And that is a real creative site where you can go and find creative ways of making this page look attractive enough and have the message attractive enough that would motivate someone to click this button. So I want to be sure that you understood that too. And I will share with you what I did. As a matter of fact, when I fully promote this funnel, I will share this with you, Legacy 10, as we all are going to share with each other what we're doing, so that we can be testimonies of how much money we're going to earn in the next few months off of running traffic through Facebook ads and through the other things that we are going to do to promote our business. So I hope, I'm going to stop share here. I know this sounds technical. This will be one of those websites where you've got to listen, pause, do. Listen, pause, do. And even as Vlad was telling me some things, not everything that I quite understand the rationale behind everything that he did. I just kind of followed his instruction, and I'm going to go through Facebook's training because that's going to give me a whole lot more information about how Facebook ads work. And so we talked about that last Zoom. And so I hope that some of you will take advantage of that too. So I hope you found this very helpful. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. And I look forward again to seeing my success and seeing your success over the next few weeks. Until next time, guys, be tremendously blessed and prosperous. Take care.